gonna be standing there for a bit. Here comes Ambi now, hopping on to the fray, and Narvel back into the fight. So the red squad will try to reconvene as Volskaya is on the high ground, looking to try and get a slice or two, but doesn't get a cut on it. Narvel still in the spawn, and the red squad is waiting on for the Reinhardt to get in position. This should be a good time for Bannister to actually go for the shatter, because there is no shield to face off against. Now Narvel gonna get back into the fight, and he is gonna be, all eyes is on gonna be him to try and counter out that Earth Shatter. Now the Doomfist is Ambi on the high ground looking for an opportunity again, but he gets shot up by Dumble already. Daks gonna go for the Captain Surge to initiate things, but Rebirth gets a turnaround and gets the takedown. Bannister now really low, gets swung upon, and that's what you get from being passive with your ultimate. 2 kills right now here for the offense, and there's almost the pin there, auto and the matchup, but not quite. Volskaya now hopping around, trying to get another one. Narval looking to get a chase down, but doesn't get the takedown. Good shield though to counteract the sleep dart, and now the 2 supports of the blue squad trying to get in position. At the matchup though really low, doesn't get saved by the Soundjar. Dumbledore back into the fight, gets stunned up by the punch, doesn't get the flash round to connect. Volskaya now, Dragonblade is out and about, and will go for a slice onto 2. Into the backline he goes on Yoski in a spot of trouble, but Volskaya unable to secure the kill. It is enough though for the blue team to finish that one in style. Could have been useful with that shatter, but unfortunately Narble disconnecting. We are gonna get a pseudo full hold here. The red squad now having no points on the board. So kudos to the blue team for just being able to hold on as much as possible there in their position. And it really looked like the red team could have actually won that in one of the initiations, but unfortunately for them, it was just a situation that they weren't able to secure the kills in time. It took a while for them to get those takedowns. It was a good effort from Factions as well, getting the Grafton Surge onto the Nano Blade, but it just wasn't enough. It was only 1 kill. Yeah, GG seemed nice at killing. What? Pot arc? Apparently a voice line. That's a weird voice line to say the least. But yeah, the blue team now looking to decide to go for a Winston. Maybe go for the dive. Narble gonna be on the Orisa, and we are gonna get a Bastion here. Jingle bells, Bastion smells, looks for Gatling guns. Rebirth gonna look like a gift, and he might shoot someone. Dude, I just made a song. I just made a song about Bastion, dude. Check this shit out. I'm so talented, guys. That's what your viewership means. Singer-songwriter, me, by the way, not Claire, me. Who's judging me, huh?
Songwriter, by the way.
Dude, I'm so good. But yeah, anyway, we will see Rebirth and Narbrawl staying by the stairs. And they are going to defend this from the left-hand side. This does give them some good sightlines as the blue team marches on in, and the blue squad cannot see this one till they are already in position. So let's see if this will actually work out in the favor of the red team. The Rebirth already tearing Bannister apart. The Winston just going to get shredded down by the guns. But now this is Dings on that Diva, and he's going to get fended off by Factions. In the meantime, Volskaya taking on Rebirth. But Rebirth, of course, trigger control is in full force, and Volskaya doesn't get the deflect in time. Narbro right now hopping around the barrier, but the Fortify is just too late to save him. At the mansion now, gonna go on that Mercy. M1 gets the res on the Narble. There is a back in position, and Rebirth now facing off against the 2 DPS. This is Volskaya now forced to back on out for recon mode there to get that takedown. Dinks in Baby Diva mode trying to get the kill. Butterman caught out the EO and torn apart again by the Bastion. It's just like Christmas here. Rebirth opening up so many gifts, but oh, the gift that keeps on giving. Dumbledore gets a stick onto the Diva of Dinks, onto Factions rather, and gets a takedown onto Rebirth instead. So MMK now coming on again to try and go for the push, focusing down onto the Orisa, who can tank up the most. Butterman now with the chance to keep the fight alive. M1 flying around with the Valkyrie, looking for the res, gets it back. No, never mind. Dumbledore gets the 1 clip, headshot connecting, takedown is there, and the blue team of MMK will be able to take it to a 1-0. OP name. Play of the game. Going to Butterman on the Lucio. Wow. That's a rare sight to see when you don't get a poop anyway. Nadaan sa name. Where's the poop? Where's the poop? What's that? What was that, Butterman? Oh, it's just such a unfortunate. Sino is Anamama, right? Was. he is the was. He is the was. But yeah, Master Bear, Stormhawk, and Fire Falcon. These guys, just elements and masteries and everything. Let's see if they can actually make it work here on Horizon Lunar Colony. They are going to take the high ground, and in the meantime, it's going to be a defense here from the blue squad. They're the ones taking the high ground rather, as the red team is going to crawl on the left-hand side. Flashbang though doesn't connect from Dumbledore, as Redux instead gets the headshot onto the Cena. Here comes the push, and there's gonna be the charge out of nowhere. Bannister bringing Fire Falcon along for a ride, and it's 2 kills already. Make that 3, make that 4. Over Peppered, just sprinkling everywhere here to honestly, the defend is quite well. So it looks like the pepper is a little more seasoning than to the salt. Stormhawk trying to stay alive. Cereza with a good boop, and it's Redux getting the execution in the Hammond room. So far so good here for Overpepper. They are running this double hit scan with Cereza on the Wrecking Ball. And when you have a double hit scan comp behind the Wrecking Ball, it is going to be a shooting gallery here for both the Ash and the Kree. Redux now tossing out the dynamite there and is looking to see if the red squad will still pursue, will still go for the same kind of approach. Scala now gonna be on the McCree, and here comes Bob going for the shots, gets a takedown onto 2 so far. Fire Falcon with a charge, bringing Bob along for a ride, but Redux who gets another takedown. Now the only one left on the point is Butterman, who will fall to the hand of Dumbledore. He takes down 2, gets a double kill, just a flash in the pan here from both Redux and Dom. So this is Overpeppered winning this one out so far. The solid defense here. Cowboy and Cowgirl doing work, says Mr. Rebirth. Apparently, I still have Dodge as a co-caster, even though I don't. But yeah, so it's just me again, all by myself. Cereza though, all by himself, gonna go for the pile driver, gets sleep darted by Diana of Ticino, but unfortunately it doesn't lead to any kills. Now the red team is slowly but surely deciding to move to the right hand side instead. Fire Falcon bringing up the front with the stairway. Scala with a combat roll to just chase him down. Ticino now trying to counter snipe Redux, and it's Redux still under a lot of the rest. Dumbledore now, Deadeye is there, but the soundbar from Butterman won't time to defend him. Ticino now gets to take down onto Redux, but good shadow there from Master, gets down 5, K2 foreign with a perfect coalescence through to the center. Fire Falcon now, Nana boosted up, and the 2 Reinhardt's gonna go for the duel, but it's just not working out in the favor of Oversalted. Another counter play, perfect timing there from Bannister. Now with that team kill, let's just watch that one again. Look at that shatter, absolutely flawless, getting 4. The only one who did avoid it was Scala, but he was the one who did die to the hand of the Fire Strike. Fire Falcon tried to keep on keeping on, but did fall into the last part of that fight. Now back to the high ground. The blue team is doing a similar strategy. Redux still on the left, looking for stragglers. On the other hand, the red team has switched on over to a Soldier 76 instead of the Tracer. But Redux, way too strong with the rifle, gets a frag already, and that's Fire Falcon leaving his team alone, unfortunately. Redux now with 3 kills. So far, so good. Ward the Ash, gets the 4th, and it has been literally a carnival fiesta here for Redux. It is just one of those shooting ranges where you just get those takedowns onto the balloons, and Redux now playing the aggressor and gets even a kill on the Master Bear. Now 50 seconds remaining, and can the red team actually go for the push? It has been so good here for Oversalted so far. On the other hand, Overpepper just making them cough so much from all the spices they've been tossing out. Cereza now hopping around with the Wrecking Ball again, and Redux is ready with Bob. Let's see how Redux is gonna play Bob though. He's gonna go for the dynamite first, and it doesn't get much, doesn't get the shot. Here comes Bob Brown to put on the pressure, and he's gonna go into the thick of things. Almost leaves the atmosphere, but is able to stay alive. Now Cereza, perfect power driver there coming on in. Butterman really low, grab the surge now, tossed out by Master Bear, but Bannister to the air, gets the shot there on the Fire Falcon. There's the charge, fitting him to the corner, and that's a takedown onto 2. The Wrecking Ball now swooping on in again, and there's the Sleeper connecting onto Stormhawk. Master Bear the only one left, and can the red team even contest this one anymore? Ticino way too far off. Scala as well. Butterman just spawned, and a full hold here. Overpeppered, just showing their dominion. I guess we know what condiment is better now.
Switching sides. Initiating match.
That's right, folks. Sell salt. Invest in pepper, guys. Invest in pepper. Yeah, this is K24 and picking up a great squadron, especially Redux. Redux on that one, on that Ash. Just showing up today. Really easy kills, but we can take the point in less than a minute. Damn. As the BM. Is this K24N when facing off against Bear? So a whole different side shows up. I hole. Dude, I don't know what's been wrong with me in typing lately. I might like dyslexic or something now. He's a massive cheeser. Cheese strats, by the way. But yeah, that's a weird way to spell winner. Yeah, that's what friends are for, guys. You give them the shittiest things. Should have been over cheesed. Yeah, wiener, chicken dinner. But now gonna be Stormhawk here playing the Mercy, and we will see a triple support composition between Stormhawk, Scala, and Butterman. It's from wow. It's from WoW. It only shows up if you have BOA. That's, I don't know. So yeah, Dumbledore has that very rare emote, and now the Tracer going into the atmosphere. And in the meantime, Redux already gets the frag onto one. Here comes the flank from Cereza and Dumbledore. Butter Grandal gonna eat an anti-heal and gets kicked out by Redux again. Has been so stellar so far. Falfracken now in a bad spot. Gonna get burned up. Scala dying as well. The shields are no match for the Wrecking Ball and the Dynamite. Tocino and Master Bear trying to stay alive, but that's gonna be the takedowns. Within the minute, they get the capture, and they will take the win. A quick victory there for Overpeppered. 1-0 is our scoreline. Another quick game, unfortunately. Not really as even as it was yesterday.
Play of the game.
How long was that? 37 seconds. But this one is pretty damn good. Look at that flick. Look at the flick on Scala. Gets that takedown by the end. Gonna be interesting to see Yumi and Fascinate ready to go always and forever. Gonna be together. You and me against the world, baby. Apparently says these two. But yeah, Fascinate gonna be on that Winston. Volskaya gonna be on a Zarya for now. Redux and K24N gonna be playing the DPS. On the other hand, here for the side of Baby Boy, it's gonna be the Junkrat of Archdaniel already in. Just wanting to play Mr. Krampus here and now. And he's looking for another target to actually shoot down. Rat and Bannister gonna be on that dive. And let's get into the fight, as we do see Fascinate actually watching over to get the scouting information. No one to be able to be punishing that one, and Archdaniel just giving pursuit. So the Junkrat honestly just gonna funnel the grenades into one spot and try to get some takedowns alongside it. Looking at the points though, it's gonna be a, why do I not have anything else as a camera? Okay, K24N blowing himself up on the barrier. Rat still onto the point. We do have Onyoski and Yumi get Novon, and this is a good attack here from the Red Squad. The dive composition taking care of the high ground first, and with a takedown onto K24N to start things off. Redux is the only one left trying to get the damage. He is at 1 HP. Already got 2 picks. Will he actually make it out? He's going for the tickle onto an Ugly Rat, but there's the takedown finally coming on in. That was a very quick attack there from the red team, and within the minute they get the capture. So quick from Bannister and an Ugly Rat. That was absolutely amazing. Perfect dive onto K24N, and they got the takedowns. The Fascinate is on the left hand side scouting out the position again. He's gonna go for the leap and bound to the right hand side, and Volskaya switching over to the Roadhog instead. Gonna be a little more comfortable here for Volskaya to maybe get a pick or two. But now we do see Archdaniel in the middle just making it rain some grenades to the point. In the meantime, the blue team, Yumi up on the high ground, and Fascinate now with the leap, gonna get sleep darted. Riberto giving chase on Yoski versus Bannister, but Bannister still gets that takedown. Now for the red squad, they are gonna get the first tick already. Oh, they leave the point! What is happening? They could have gotten a point tick there, and now it's gonna be Redux going for the contest. Finally, it gets the tick, and that was so questionable there from the red squad, but it is enough to get a takedown onto the Tracer. The blue team stuck on the other side. Here comes a Riptide here from Archdaniel, and he'll blow up Fascinate. This looks so good for the red team. The only one left gonna be Yumi. Volskaya now ready to get in position, and he just runs away from the self-destruct. So the red team getting a blitzkrieg onslaught, and the Volskaya Industries just cracked open by Baby Boy. Quick is the only word to say about that. 1 HP and still a waste of blink. Thinking. Redux. I feel like Redux could have actually went for a med pack instead and at least try to fight off the opponents. 80 ping. Mudfish on. 80 ping, Mudfish on, 200 pug off. Welcome to Americas, guys. Kanina pa ako. Yeah, it's been a struggle, guys. It's been a struggle with PLDT being a complete trash again. Mudfish giveaway kick. Pwede. If you guys really need it, I guess. But I feel like it's a little too desperate if you actually ask for a Mudfish giveaway, because you're only gonna use it anyway when PLDT is being a shit, and once it stops being a shit, it's gonna be okay for a while, then it'll become a shit again. As adamantium, good wall ride there to just go around the awnings there. Damn, just holding that spacebar strong here for baby boy. And panic. Maybe. But yeah, this is the blue team now. Oh, gonna be Fascinate. Gonna take up the Genji. Is this gonna be worthwhile here? Is this actually gonna work out? That's my real question. For the blue team though, they are gonna play a triple support composition with a Lucio Zen and a Brig. Pretty potent here. Can use Onyoski in the front line as well. And Volskaya this time is gonna be playing the Reinhardt instead. But Archdaniel is by the trucks and is just going for some shots along the way. Looking for a target right now. Doesn't spot anyone. Here comes Volskaya on the right hand side. And we do have a jump on in from Bannister to try and take the high ground. But Fascinate forcing him down, and an Onyoski caught all by himself, gonna get felled. Archdaniel out to the right hand side, and Bannister again with a good leap. The Winston perfect positioning coming on out from this guy, and he's gonna be able to lead the charge and lead these takedowns. Now here for the side of Baby Boy, it's gonna be Papa Fascinate going for the spanking against Archdaniel, but the grenades here gonna be a tantrum from Archdaniel. Concussive Mine does connect, and Fascinate now over the water. Will the shurikens connect? Here comes the aggression, and Fascinate gets the takedown. Good on initiation here from the side of Fascinate, and here comes the blue team staying on the Genji right now. He's trying to get in position here by the truck, look to go to the high ground and get some pokes along the way. Redux though gets a snipe, and Bannister now leaping on into the charge. Will get stunned up by the Brigitte, and that's gonna be not lead to any takedowns. Redux though will 2 kills. We call that Dragon Blade here from Fascinate, as I eat my own words. 4 kills right now for Fascinate, and he makes it worth. Genji main, by the way, says Fascinate, and here comes the blue squad having a good time back as well. Nice wall climb. I ate my words there because Yuki had such a bad wall climb. Genji para may play na daw siya sa highlights mo. Why would they give it to a Genji play? Ugh. Genji plays are so last week, as Bannister now on the high ground again, facing off against Redux, but this time it's the McCree in position, priming the Deadeye, looking for a target. Fire grenade connecting onto Yumi, and the Tracer in the backline, and Redux gets a lock on to Adamantium. Archdaniel though, nano boosted up, the Riptide gets felled, and here comes the approach from the side of Team Yaya. There's gonna be a transcendence here from K24 and to keep them alive, but Dumbledore with a good pulse bomb onto Redux. Now there's the trade on back, Fascinate with a takedown onto Archdaniel. Bannister though, and an Ugly Rat still staying on. Such a superior tank line here, but that's gonna be David Diva falling to the hand of the Genji, and the Shatter connecting onto the Winston as well as the Tracer. Dumbledore though gets the recall back in time, and he's back into the fight, but Fascinate gets a good shuriken onto Adamantium. Now the Tracer gonna go for the reset. Interesting, because this is the final point. Archdaniel next. Good sound barrier though from Yumi, gonna be delayed though by the Junkrat, and Ugly Rat now gonna be the next target. The first stick already taken here by the blue squad. That's the Diva falling along the way. The red team trying to get in position. They have the primal range, and Baby Boy actually playing tactics. Sound barrier now on the 3. Here comes the defense from the red squad. A rally from Onyoski, however, and the Discord are connecting onto Bannister as well. So the Winston trying to stay alive, gonna leap into the backline. Adamantium though falling, and now no one at the point. The 2 tanks have to reconvene. We have a charge coming on out from Volskaya. He's swinging away at the fences, swinging away at the mech, and gets a takedown onto the Diva. Looking for the baby right now, and gonna get the kangaroo kill there. The blue squad finishing up the map as well, and we are gonna go to another round.
Score.
Galing ng Genji. Dude, I've been forgetting to switch my overlays lately. How long will this go? 11 more minutes. Plus 11 more minutes plus 6 minutes to exact. Dude, I don't know who is. We have to see if the blue square team can actually defend this one. So we are gonna see a switch on things. Arctano gonna be on the Brigitte, and the red squad gonna be playing the 3T to just counteract the Genji in this fight. But now Adamantium gonna go up on top, taking on Fascinate. We do see Rebirth now putting up the beam. Bannister with a charge on in as well. Rebirth now marching on, and Callum finally finds the opening and gets a takedown onto Arctano. Now with the blue squad getting the numbers advantage, the red squad forced to back on out. The Brigitte trying to stay alive, and here comes Yuumi with the speed boost as well. Dragon Blade already ready here for Calamitous. Redux with a takedown on the 1-2 kills here for the blue squad, and the stack is just coming on in again. We have a Coalesce now coming on out, and unfortunately we do see the 4 elements. Finally the avatar is back, and that is gonna be Calamitous. 4 minutes on the clock, 4 minutes and 30 here for the blue squad.
Objective lost.
Hindi tryhard yung Singaporean kasi triggered ka lagi, tapos natawa tayo nung nag-call out siya. Si TCC. Guys, TCC is a contenders level coach, ha? And he just beams around in the PUGS. Satoshock though coming on out, and it gets the takedown on the 2. The blue squad now in control. Satoshock though coming on out from the matchup, and he gets a counter kill on the 1. 3 is the 1 here is the pickoffs, and the blue squad is still in control. They are trying to encompass this. Adamantium now flying off to the other side. Rebirth is close to the Graviton Surge, and for Baby Boy, they are gonna be stacked against overwhelming odds. Here comes the junk right now of Arctano, just making it rain. We do see Rebirth though going for the Graviton Surge, and Redux will fall along the way. Bannister just running them over, gonna get 2, and the red squad able to hold on for the time being. The tank line still stabilizing. Dumbledore now back to the point. Yuumi gonna go for the boop, and they're gonna get sucked dry by Dumbledore. That's gonna be the takedown there, and Bannister making that one happen.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Yeah. Bakit stuck sila Callum? Yeah. No choice. That's a sub. I do have to remove Full Cry now from the sheet real quick, guys. Yeah, so Full Cry gonna get the auto lose in this one regardless of the result. So for Team Yaya, they are waiting for another opportunity to strike. They have the self-destruct. Self-destruct now coming on out from Fascinate, and it'll lead to nothing because Bannister is with the shield in time. Redux though gets a frag onto 1, make that 2. Shatter is there from Bannister, and he gets a pin onto Yuumi. Now gonna be post-bomb available, and the coalescence from K24 and as well. And it's gonna be a rally here from the side of Vanyoski. The only one left gonna be Rebirth, gonna get torn apart by the Moira, and the blue squad now with the first stick. Will the second one be taken? Arctano now Riptire connecting onto Calamitous, and can the red squad still stay on? Ugly Rat just trying to stay alive, zipping around. Here's the coalescence now from the side of the red squad. Dumbledore looking for a target, and Arctano gets that kill. Yuumi though gonna get stand up, and looks like the 3-3 here from the red squad working out in their favor. Redux now into the backline again at the heart and soul of the point, looking for a frag, but the Brigitte of Adamantium just shutting him down so handily, and Team Yaya forced to back on out again. The thing is, these guys can still put up a fight because the red squad had an overwhelming presence a while ago just with the push. Now 2 minutes remaining here for the blue team, and they're struggling to get onto the other side. But anyway, Redux now onto the left. We do have Adamantium as well as Bannister bringing up the front. Gonna be the Vanguard, gonna be the tip of the spear. That is the defense here for Baby Boy. Here comes the blue team though from the right hand side. Fascinate now gonna be popped up. I'll add you Lacroix as soon as this round is over. As the red squad now is coming on in again. Onyoski into the front. And look at the side. It's Redux on the conveyor belt. Satoshock now coming on out. Gets absolutely nothing. But the shield bash from Onyoski doesn't connect. Redux now post bomb. And a charge magnet that is Bannister. He gets 2. Arctano with the retire as well. Taking care of 4. And Baby Boy again defending this to a T. The red team right now just keeping this one up. Calamitous turned inside out by Arctano. Here come the Junkrat grenades, just tossing him over. Fascinate now onto the right hand side, gonna get pooped up into the air. Second concussive mine is there, and Yuumi now coming on in. Now with Fascinate on the high ground, just trying to take control. It is gonna be the blue squad now looking for a interesting flank approach, but no, the red team deciding to just fight them mano y mano, and the 2 DPS here from the blue team not really actually getting the progress or the picks that they are looking for. Calamitous now gonna drop on down again, and it's gonna be Team Yaya waiting on for their Doomsdays to be in position. Rebirth with the beam takes care of 2. Baby Boy coming on in, just putting on the pressure and playing the aggressor here. K24 and caught off guard, and will fall to the hand of Bannister. 30 seconds remaining. Redux now gonna get staggered as well, and the red squad is out for blood. They can smell it. They are looking for some kills. Yuumi has the soundbar available and has to go for the big speed boost. But for the blue squad, the biggest problem right now is they don't really have a tank besides Fascinate, and that's an off tank that you can't really rely on too much. You have Calamity still going for the rollout onto the right-hand side, might be able to make it to the point if he uses the meteor strike early. 5 seconds remaining, and here comes Yumi now starting things off. Sound barrier to initiate, but there's the shatter from Bannister, putting the Lucio to the floor. Gonna be a grab and surge. No, it's gonna be double rallies with the Riptide coming on in. Takes care of the Lucio first. Looks like the baby boy has had enough of the Yaya. Self shock though onto the center, and it's gonna be a meteor strike into the backline as well. Now Fascinate takes care of 2. Bannister to the floor one more time. Rebirth really low, torn apart by the storm arrows, and the Diva trying to stay alive. But the Mantum now to the corner. This forced down by Redux and Fascinate pinned there. The only one left gonna be Bannister, Mr. Charge himself. Can Baby Boy get the staggers just in time? Here comes an Ugly Rat, gonna be on that Lucio. Dumbledore switching over to the Tracer as well. Are the picks gonna go away of the red team? That is gonna be the question. No, the blue team now with 3 kills. Here comes Bannister now swinging away against Calamitous. Grab the surge from Rebirth, gets absolutely nothing, but Adamantium ready to go for the roll on out, but gets stunned up and will get taken down. No, the shields pop just in time to give him an extra bit of HP. But there's the kill, and that's gonna be the capture. I wanna kain muna. Sige, yeah, kain ka muna.
Score
Go eat first.
4-2. Switching sides.
This is an alt account. I'll get rid of the alpha now.
Initiating match.
Yeah, the red team right now with 6:05. The blue squad has no time in the bank. But the real question is, can they actually go for a good attack here, especially in the face of such a strong DPS line? A while ago, Bannister and an Ugly Rat had a perfect synergy with the dive, but this time, Rat is gonna decide to play the Moira instead. I feel like if he stays on that off tank, it will work a lot better here for the red team. But we shall see what the red squad has in store for us. Baby Boy trying to figure out what's the best way to deal with Miss Yaya herself. On the other hand, here for the blue squad, we will get Fascinate on that Diva, and I feel like he really needs a main tank alongside him to actually be effective in what they're trying to do. Onyoski and K24 and already gonna be on the Zenyatta Moira pairing, and Fascinate switching over to the Zarya, so that should be Yumi on the Reinhardt instead. On the other hand, the red squad is switching over to a 3-3 comp. I like this better for the red team, especially to just try and deal with the Doomfist and the Hanzo. But the Doomfist and the Hanzo, very strong against tanks, can just bust them down. Yeah, it's gonna be triple support again, and a solo tank here for Fascinate. So some right clicks now from Fascinate to maybe get some ult charge at the start. We have Rebirth gonna give him in time. Pwede pa akong feeling it. Yeah, it doesn't count. You're not here, technically. You're not here, that's the thing. That's the thing about being a sub. Now the red squad all over the point, putting pressure onto Yui. Bannister running over on Yoski as well, and the close quarters from the break and the Reinhardt work out in their favor. Now Fascinate being punched up, can get whip shotted down, and Bannister gets the progress there. Calamus now to the right hand side, Redux up on top, trying to get away. Here comes a jump again from Dumbledore. The Winston just shocking and awing Redux, and the red squad, after all their complaining, they get the capture of the point again within the minute. They really need a tank, guys, and if they don't get a main tank soon, they are just gonna face off against another round with almost an overwhelming time back. But now Baby Boy trying to get in position again. They are gonna go on the center point. Bannister is with Arctaniel now. Coalesces behind them to allow the heals to come on in. Redux is on the high ground alongside Calamitous. The first point already taken. Calam now torn apart by the beam. Total Mayhem doesn't get much. Redux tapped up, but no one focusing him down. Now 2 picks happening here. The blue squad stuck onto the left hand side. Can Yumi actually make a difference? Dragon Strike now coming on in from Redux, but he gets hammered down by Bannister. 2 kills though for the blue squad, and Redux actually still alive. Oh, never mind, he dies, and the round 4 is over. The red team able to take the point with how much on the time bank? With how much on the time bank? 507 on the time bank. Absolutely ridiculous here for the red squad. They are gonna be the only ones on the attack, and Callum finally gonna play the main tank. Exactly what they needed a round ago. Didn't play it, decided to do it now, and this is gonna be tough here for the blue team to actually defend for this long. The red team though gonna be playing a 3-3 possibly again. Oh, Adamantium trying to pick up the Symmetra. That'll be a interesting pick to actually try out for just 1 tick. The thing about 1 tick approaches, team with 3 MMK members losing, when you play main tank but don't want to. I know, right? I know, right, Jordan and Dinks. It goes to show who is the superior MMK member here. Rebirth, just showing everyone how it's done. He's been flexing on the DPS, flexing on the off tank, and that's just been showing everyone who he really is. I think Rebirth here has had enough and wants to get a higher win rate in OverRush. We'll be updating the stats after this session though, so keep eye on that. Again, this session will end before 9:30 to allow me to prepare for the last Scrim League game of MMK. But besides that, I thank you guys for joining and thank you guys for tuning on in, because this is gonna be a back-to-back from yesterday. Oh, there's the charge, but Calamitous is already caught out. There's gonna be the brawl, and a 6v1 wins out. Calamitous all by his lonesome and gonna fall along the way. Now Bannister out, gonna stabilize, waiting for an opportunity. Yuumi there, oh, got the trap actually, and there's a leap on in from Dumbledore instead. This double main tank composition for the Red Squad has been working out. Yuumi now really low, gonna get torn apart. Redux on the Reaper, gets rid of one with some help from the Total Mayhem, but now he's all alone, so alone, gonna fall, and the Red Squad, against all odds, gonna take the win with 4 minutes and 30 to spare.
Victory.
4-5. The score is 4-5. That's a long game.
Play of the game.
Goats is retarded by the... Goats is so strong. Are you guys in Discord or something? I think people this is team chat. I love first because we are gonna get into the action. We're gonna get into Route 66 here as we are watching the Grand Canyon now just roll on over. The red team finally coming out of the wreckage, coming out of Diner, and is ready to go with a composition that involves 3 tanks and 3 supports. Is this a 3-3 again? Is this a 3-3 again? Oh my god, what is Red Squad going for the 3-3 composition? The first time was Volskaya, I was okay with it because that was such a heavy stock. But now running a 3-3 against a more balanced lineup might be a little bit detrimental, but I feel like the blue squad does have the proper counter with Dumbledore ready to go on that Farah. Calamitous can play the Genji as well, and here comes the anti-heal from Rebirth, gets a smash onto Bannister. Tosina looking for a stun, but doesn't get it. Now here on the higher ground, it is gonna be the blue squad. Oh, they run over to Tosina, and Rebirth gets the shot. Bannister now to the floor, perfect anti-heal onto 2. Rebirth actually showing up, and here comes the Rocket Barrage from Dumbledore. He gets 3, that's what the Farah is for, taking care of everyone with the Rocket Barrage, and that's gonna be a quick and easy defense here from the blue squad, just like Mom used to make. And just listen to that Rocket Barrage. We'll just watch it rather. Like, he gets the anti-heal onto 2 from Rebirth, and then here he comes, Rocket Barrage onto the shield, getting past it and getting the takedown onto absolutely everyone. Perfect pick here from Dumbledore, and it has forced Arctaniel to switch on over to a Soldier 76. Interesting pick, as for Justice for Redux win rate is trying to go for the aggression. Here comes the Graviton Surge, Sound Barrier from Butterman in response. Shadow connecting onto 4, and Green's just knocking everyone down like Bowling Kings. Dumbledore again, Rocket Barrage onto 2, and Dom is really showing up today, especially against a heavy support composition. Dumbledore is here, ladies and gentlemen, and he wants to show everyone his magic hands, his magic rockets, and he's gonna get shot in the back by Arctaniel. So now Arctaniel gonna get sniped up by Calamitous, who is gonna be on the Hansel. Dragon Strike available, and Butterman is in a pretty bad spot. He gets caught out with by not hiding behind his tanks, and there's the whip shot now from Tosina to try and counteract this. Now the red team cannot really do anything against Calamitous on the high ground because they don't have any dive heroes. It is gonna be Arctaniel who has switched over from the Diva to the Soldier 76, and Calam on the high ground means he will just have a perch for the time being. But this really is the problem with a 3-3 or a situation where you play a very ground heavy composition. When you face off against a Hanzo and a Farah, you cannot do anything against them. And now Callum gonna take care of 2. Green gonna get the nano boost now. Shattered there from Bannister, not gonna work out. Butterman with the solo kill on to Rebirth. But that's gonna be the red squad now, just trying to go for the push. The blue team has the perfect comp for it. But now it's gonna be a smart pick here from Bannister, switching over to the Winston. Lacray onto the Diva. Tocino on the Widowmaker. And that is absolutely perfect for the Red Squad to try and respond against this. But will it actually be enough? Because Callum is already on fire. He's got the shot onto the Tocino. Bannister going for the field play, but it's too late. And the Hanzo again just having a field day and taking care of Fire Falcon. Now for the red team, they are by the tunnels. Calamity now coming on in again. Lacray now onto the left-hand side, and the Diva is struggling to go for the DM plays. Green going for the Fire Strike, but he gets knocked up by Lacray. Looks like he's gonna get his belly filled with the heat of the Reinhardt. 25 seconds remaining here, and Justice for Redux win rate is looking pretty well. Maybe they can have Justice for their own win rates here, as two ultimates are ready for the side of Callum's Joggers. Nanopus is available, and Dumbledore has the Shocket Match available here. He's ready, in position to just go for it one more time. One last chance. Let's stay on Dom, as there is gonna be a Tactical Visor. Oh, he gets stuck on in. He gets rid of Arctaniel, grabbed on Surge into the Dragon Strike there, and the overtime now ticking away. Pepega looking for a takedown, spots out Bannister. There's a leap on Dino from the Winston. Can he actually keep this up? Bannister right now trying to stay alive, trying to hop around. You know, he's soaring into the skylines and will fall to the hand of the Storm Arrows, and that's gonna be the round. Overtime ticking away. Arctaniel showing up with the trainers. Tocino switching over to the Junkrat as well to hop around, but he's gonna be as cooked as his name, and the blue squad able to go for the full hold. Out to join. It's just type in ! join PUGS, and down below on the screen it says so to join at Dakscast1656, and I'll invite you to the lobby. Ding! Just come on in. If you have sent me a friend request, I'll add you up as soon as possible. But for now, the red squad, perfect hold. I mean, for the blue squad rather, a perfect hold leads to a very stellar score here by the first point. On the other hand, the red team's like, okay, what do we do now? How can we actually play this? They already know that it's gonna be a Pharah Mercy again here from Dom and Adamantium. And the red team will try to deal with it in their own way.
Ready for battle.
So yeah, Dumbledore as well as Adamantium just has been so stellar on the Pharah Mercy pairing, especially Dom always getting the Rocket Barrage in time. Pepeba as well as Green gonna be on a Rhine Diva. So with the Rhine Diva, this does allow you to contest things like the high ground, something the red squad needed so heavily a while ago. But it was Arctaniel who switched over from the Diva to the Soldier 76, and I feel like that was the nail in the coffin there from the red squad. When you switch on over for a Diva, from the Diva to a Soldier to try and deal with the Pharah, you were better off with staying on that Diva instead. The Diva is so potent against a Pharah, especially when he gets left alone by his Mercy. And honestly, that was just really a waste of time there for the red squad with Arctaniel. Switch on over. They could have done a lot better with their Goat's composition, but should have actually switched on over to the dive a lot earlier. But now the Pharah Mercy already up into the skylines. Bannister trying to go for the contest, and Pepega with the D-Mech onto Lacray already. Arctaniel now goes for the deflex, gets the rocket to boop on back, but the red team now forced to stay by the caverns as the splash damage doing its job. Eichenwalde coming on out from Tocino, trying to get the freeze onto Green. You know, guys, Greenland is not a place that is green, and we do see Green instead just knocking away the ice. Gets a takedown onto the Winston. Tocino with the ice block, and Green now in position to go for the charge. Gets the pin just in time. The blue team now close to the end already. Lacray trying to back on out. Fire Falcon just rallying his team as much as possible, but Butterman doesn't have the rally as of yet. For the red team though, we have a jump on in from Bannister, leading the charge, leading the push, leading the lead, but he has to deal with a self-destruct into the backline and gets a takedown onto the Fire Falcon. Arctaniel anti-healed up, and Callum sucks in Butterman as well. Now the Genji and the Winston, the only ones left. Bannister trying to stay alive, gonna fall along the way. Lacray and Tocino far off, and the blue team will take that 1-0.
Victory. Play of the game.
Ban goats. Oh, real talk. Staying on no contest. Yeah, he's still at their side. Should have swapped earlier, to be honest. Dude, I forgot. Dude, it's always Rialto when I forget to turn off auto pick. Numbani equals Rialto. It's just a sign. It's just a sign no one wants to play Numbani. It's gonna be Rialto instead for our map. A very good map, honestly, and I'm honestly happy to see it. Hey guys, at least it's not Temple of Anubis. At least it's not Temple of Anubis. That's all I have to say about that. We have had no good games on EOA. It has always been one-sided trash fiestas, and now we are going to be on Rialto instead. Bannister is going to come on in for Fascinate, but I like Temple of Anubis. I think you're the only one. I think you're the only one, Green. I think statistically, stats-wise, it's our least played map. Fake. Our most played is tied 3-way Lijiang, Kings Row, and HLC. Alright, that's our top 3. 3-way most played Lijiang, Kings Row, and HLC. Why do the Filipinos like going to the moon? I don't even know anymore. But anyway, the blue squad now gonna be standing by the corner here, waiting for an opportunity, waiting for the defense to start off, waiting to try and actually face off against anyone. Alagrat with a very interesting grenade, just tossing it on his friends. And Redux now with the flank, gets a shot onto Yumi, looking for another one, going for the crouch game against Akashi, but doesn't get much out of that one. But anyway, the blue team and the red team now gonna be by the alleyway here. Dirty Birdie out in front. Beast Jesus gonna drop on down. K24 and with the fade onto the right hand side. And this is Bannister anti-healed up. Now for the blue squad, they are trying to congregate as much as possible. But Redux gets a shot on out onto K24. And Beast Jesus now flying on in. Gonna get D-Meg along the way. And Dirty Birdie just going for a rampage here. And going for the push as fast as possible. Ban Goats, please. Looking like they are gonna be playing a 2-1-3. But not really the most standard one. They are gonna play no Brigitte on their triple support, and they are gonna play a Widowmaker alongside it. But Joran is on the Zenyatta, which is honestly a DPS the way he plays it. Akashi now, Deadeye connecting on the Dirty Birdie. Can he get the lock on? Yes, he can. Ugly Rat gonna fall. Flashback now, fan the hammer going towards the Zenyatta, and that's gonna be the takedown. Now for the blue squad, it is gonna be a finalization of their defense here as they cluster the opponents in and take those done. Bannister with a good charge and a good stun as well, and BRB AFK able to hold for the time being. Now, I see Beast Jesus has decided to switch over to the Zarya instead of his usual support or Diva, something to try out, and I like this composition here from BRB AFK. They can defend the first checkpoint quite handily, gonna be very, very close. Akashi and Sensi, though, are trying to charge up their ultimates, and Sensi is close to the blade. Now, Sensi going for the Swift Strike, but Redux gets a shot after the perfect anti-heal there from Ugly Rat. Now, 2 support ultimates ready here for the side of the Red Squad, and it's Joran with an offensive trance. Gonna be Yumi, though, falling to the hand of the Widowmaker. And Bad Goats, please, goes for the Shatter. Gonna be the Zarya to the floor. Bannister now with a charge. Shatter connecting on the 3 in the backline. And Bannister again, a one-man army on this Reinhardt. A Dragon Blade from Sensi as well, trying to turn things around. Will it be enough here for the blue team? Sensi gets a cut onto one, looking for another one, trying to fight the target, but doesn't get taken any more takedowns. It's now Akashi with the kill. Akashi all alone, but Joran is there, of course, to clean up. Yumi now onto the right-hand side. Again, go for the trans, but no! Master Bear gets the kill again. Redux now switching over to the Ashe, and that gets the kill already onto K24. And Bannister right now out in front, trying to stay alive, trying to make this one work, but BRB AFK gonna get pooped out. Here comes Kenzie one more time. Beast Jesus out in front, torn apart by the Dynamite as well as on Yoski. 3 minutes and 48 seconds remaining here, and the red squad is getting a good push. Sensi going for the reset, gonna take a tip into the canals of Rialto. This is DPS. True. Yeah, that is very true. Joran, though, looking for another shot, looking for another target, showing everyone how to toss out those ores. Bannister is gonna be the focal point here, and here comes Dirty Birdie to try and pursue and try to face them off. Now, Fire Strike there from Dirty Birdie into the backline, burns up Akashi, and another takedown there from the Reinhardt to the McCree. So it's like Dirty Birdie is trying to focus down Akashi or something. I wouldn't know. But anyway, as the payload is now onto the right-hand side, we do see a corner contest here from the side of Bannister. He is just trying to stay on as much as possible, and the Reinhardt really putting a stop gate on this assault. Now he have a chance, and we have a grab on the surge. Gonna be a counter chance here from the side of the blue squad, and Akashi with the zoning Deadeye as well. Now he's looking for a target, doesn't get any lockout. Dirty Birdie with a shatter onto K24, and Kenomura stay alive, gets the fade in time, but the red squad already getting 2 kills. Here comes Sensi one more time, trying to charge up the blade, but doesn't get it. Now Bannister looking for the solo hero plays, does get a shatter and a kill onto Onyoski, but even though the Lucio is dead, Van Goats please still in position to take this one. They are close to the second checkpoint and they are close to actually getting the victory here. If they can actually move on to the third, no contest from the blue squad. Oh, Sensi! At the last moment goes with the Sir Strike but doesn't get it. Now the blue squad scampering away like mice, but Master Bear gonna be on the prowl, gonna be the ultimate predator, but Yumi gets the shot instead. Like a huntress waiting to strike. Gonna be BRB AFK still staying on here by the third checkpoint. Still sticking by the corner so far, and this is gonna be a Dragon Blade as well as a Gravel Surge in their arsenal. But so far so good here for the red squad. They are gonna be met by the Gravel Surge right now. Sensi is not in position at all, but it's Van instead who cleans up. Sensi right now takes care of one, looking for another target, gets a deep like onto their Big Birdie, and even gets a cut onto the Zarya before everything else. But here comes Redux again with the dynamite, tossing it out onto Senny, who's burning up for you, baby. Trying to stay alive right now, and BRB AFK is able to hold for now. But the red squad does have a lot on their plate. They do have the Ana and the Lucia ultimates alongside Bob. They will get the trans as well as the Gravity Surge. And now Bob gonna start things off strong into the middle line. Redux ready with a takedown onto Sensi. There's the charge from Bannister to face off against the ultimate, but doesn't get too much out of that one. Dirty Birdie with a charge as well onto Akashi. Again, has been an absolute magnet for Dirty Birdie so far. The blue squad now trying to retreat. And here comes the Gravity Surge. Transcendence is there, but TCS is already dead. Yubi a little late to the party and a little late to the Transcendence. Dirty Birdie now, Nada boosted up, gets a burn onto K24 and Beast Jesus is gonna come on in, but it is Sensi now switching over to the Doomfist instead. Now Bannister swinging away again, gets the shatter to connect onto one, but Jordan with perfect timing gets the Transcendence on out the Discord, or connecting onto Bannister, and he's really low. These gets hopped up by Yumi along the way. Now for the blue squad, this is going to be a situation where they can stop the doorway, but can they actually stop the opponents? He's not counted as a player according to Blizzard, cause the hotkeys are filled. That's the only real answer. Because all the hotkeys already filled from F1 to F12. Dirty Birdie though out in front. Bannister tossing out the fire strike there. Here comes the red team now looking to go for the push, looking to go for a target. Sensi to the backline again. Uglyrat being Bansarad, and a perfect soundbite there from Onyosi to keep everyone alive. Now the red team is trying to go for the peel, and they do so onto Sensi. Bannister though gets a charge onto Dirty Birdie, and without the Reinhardt, it's gonna be quite a troublesome period here for the red squad. Now again, Bannister really showing up today. Has been honestly an MVP contention for the day. Bob though tossed out by Redux, who has been another one who has been showing up today. Bob now just keeping the contest going here for the blue squad, and I like this use of Bob from Akashi. But anyway, blue squad now going back to the gates, back to the corner where he foresaw you. Master Bear on the other hand, grabbed the surge as well as the transfer Jordan are ready to go. Can the red team finish up this map? Redux does get a takedown on the Sensi. Grab the surge now coming on in. Here comes the trans from Yumi to try and keep them alive. And Jordan now with the offensive trans to allow the red squad to go for the push on in again. Akashi torn apart. Gonna be a shatter there from Dirty Birdie. Gets a stun onto Yumi. The red team now close to the end, going for the third checkpoint. And they'll have 46 seconds on the clock. It's enough to finish up the map.
Initiating match.
Okay. Yeah, what's that? Okay, we are back, guys, and gonna be. The red squad finished up the map there. A good showing from Dirty Birdie as well as Joran. Just keeping on the payload, keeping it up. And oh, Joran gonna be on that Soldier 76.
Ready for battle.
I thought just be. Napaka-delay, nakapatay na pala. Yeah, that's That's probably that's like packet loss.
Attackers incoming in
That's
30
like packet loss right there when you have problems like that. And again, my chat isn't working again. Oh well. But anyway, the blue team now gonna decide to play the dive composition. I feel like it works a lot better for them, especially BC's on the Diva. But maybe just maybe they could go for a Ryan Diva pairing instead, because Bannister has really shown everyone how to play the Reinhardts today. On the other hand, Dirty Birdie pretty strong as well. So these two squads now gonna be facing off here by the corner, and they are gonna commit on to the dive instead. So for the blue team, they are on to the right hand side. Let's see if we can invite Fully. I'll invite you when there's slot. Okay? So BC's is now just keeping on with the payload. He's like the conductor here for the payload. Gonna go for a quick load delivery by ooh, Sensi, what are you doing? Dropping them down to the river. As we will see the blue squad now move to the museum as much as possible. They'll be into the plaza. Full, I'll invite you if there's slot. For the red team though, they are out in the front. Gonna be a sonic arrow there, tossed out by Akashi as well. BRB AFK trying to stay alive, trying to stabilize here as I just mess up my hotkeys there. The red squad though looking for a target, and it's gonna be Bannister now, gonna be focused down here with the leap. Beast Jesus torn apart thanks to the anti-heal, but Akashi already with a takedown onto one. Gonna be two here for the side of the offense. Sensi is gonna be there as well. Dirty Birdie now in the bad spot, gonna go for the charge to try and stay alive, but it's just not gonna work out in his favor. Joran gonna fall however, and for the red team now, they are trying to just defend the first checkpoint. Master Bear versus Sensi. Sensi right now zipping on by to the strike, and an ugly rad with a Hail Mary toss, but Akashi with an even longer bow gets it drawn. Redux now does get to, showing everyone that the rifle is better than the bow. Grab the Surge now coming on in, sucking everyone dry. Golas is now coming on out from K24, and as well as he's stabilizing, and it's Master Bear now really low. Will it actually fall? No, Redux instead gets the frag, and he gets 3 along the way. Perfect timing here from Bandgoats, please. So let's just watch that one again. Redux going for a shot or two, and he's just able to tear everyone apart. This time the replay a little in the way of the replay, but you can see just the impact there, the distance covered by the rifle of the Ash. Redux now waiting on for another opportunity here. We do see 4 ultimates ready for the blue squad however, and they have the Dragon Strike and the Blade in hand. Looks like the Shimano brothers are ready to unleash their pedigree, ready to unleash their heritage. But Redux is on the high ground, and he already gets a frag onto Yuumi. Here comes Bannister jumping on in. Zoran right now with the Tactic Visor as well, and looking for another target, but the Tac Visor is just struggling in the face of a good DM there from Beast Jesus. But Beast Jesus gonna get teammate along the way and gonna get taken out by the Ash again. Can the red team go for the push on in? Dirty Birdie looking to try and get a target or two, but it's just not gonna work out. It's full. AF. It's full as far as I know. So give me a sec guys to add you in, as there are 5 ultimates ready here for the blue squad. Make that 6! A full arsenal here for BRB AFK, and it feels like they have been AFK with their ultimates so far. Okay, the blue squad don't make this one happen. The red team just still descending. Gonna be a Graviton Surge. It will be a Dragon Blade rather from Sensi. Sound Virus there. Beast Jesus gonna get to Sensi now into the black and gets a cut onto Redux. Looking for an ugly rat this time. And he's just gonna drop on down to the boat instead to get that takedown. Can the blue team though make it out alive? Yes, they can. They finish up the map. They finish up the checkpoint rather, and they get 3 minutes on their clock. Now there's gonna be a leap onto Dirty Birdie. Good call here from Bannister to put on the pressure, but Redux again completely hot with the hand and gets a frag onto Yuumi. Now Sensi is on the left hand side. There's gonna be the deflect as well on Yoski, just zooping around as much as possible, and they have the Soundbarrier and the Nandi Boost in their hands. I'll give this one not 0-1-1 though. Oh, it's okay, Dinks. Let's see na lang who's gonna actually leave so we can keep the queue going. Now, there are 3 ultimates ready here for the side of the red team. Sensi now tossing out a few shurikens there. And we will see a Dragon Strike now from Akashi to try and zone everyone out. And they do get a kill onto Dirty Birdie. Grab the Surge though from the red squad to suck everyone to the payload. Will it actually make it out? Jordan Sensi really low. Gonna able to stay alive. The anti-heal running out. And this is the blue team now finally getting the push that they need. Master Bear as well as Onyoski trying to back on out. And it looks like the red squad has been struggling here without their triple support composition. The biggest deal here for the red squad so far is that they are just trying to defend the corners as much as possible, but these corners are really coming to a close. Sensi's still there, no ultimate's still ready for the blue squad, and Dirty Birdie needs to step onto it. Point 59, such a close contest. A soundbar now from Onyoski. Jordan gonna be left on by Bannister again, who has the prior range, and he's gonna pop it now. Looking for a target so far, trying to get a punch or two, trying to get a takedown onto maybe Redux or an Ugly Rat, but the Zarya of Master Bear gets the field play just in time. Now Jordan with the Deadeye connecting onto two, but he gets blown up by Beast Jesus along the way. Akashi right now trying to still stabilize, but oh, it's just not gonna work out here for the blue squad. The red team running them over, and they are gonna be able to defend the second checkpoint so far. Damn, that was such a good Deadeye there from Jordan. Completely worth 0.06. Look how close that payload was to actually finishing up. But the blue squad faltering at the end. Perfect bomb there from Beast Jesus, but only a tad too late. But again, guys, this PUG session will end by 9:30 to give way for the Scrim League. Unfortunately, we do have to do that one because it is gonna be our last Scrim League. So I'd appreciate if you guys can tune in for MMK versus Mega N Fonts. But anyway, it's gonna be Sensi now on the high ground, trying to get a good spot with the Dragon Blade. Garpton surges there, and Sensi now with the blade. Oh, look at that shatter! Look at that shatter there from Dirty Birdie! Dirty Birdie now going for another push and just swing away with the hammer. They already know that it has been a victorious one. The red squad winning that one out. There's no slot in spec. Like, how do you expect? How do you spectate if there's gonna be no slot, man? Anyway, blue team right now gonna decide to go for one last ride, one last push. The red team on the high ground again. Can Bank Goats please actually make this one work? Yes, they can already. Redux with the first frag. OTUB Bob into the backline. Gonna go for the charge, get some shots on out. Beast Jesus taking the brunt of it and gets a dive on into the Ashe instead. Now with Bob in the way, the red squad already has a stop gate method, but there is gonna be a test from the Diva right now, and Jordan with the frag onto one. Can Jordan 76 get a frag or two again? Looking for the Helix rockets into the backline. Tactical visor is ready. Soundbar now from the side of Dunyoski as well, and here comes the Gatling gun, here comes the rifle, and there's the pin from Bannister, who has been so magnetic today. Gets the shatter now onto two, but it's just not worth it. It's just not enough. The red team now ticking down, and they take the win here on Rialto. Kudos to Band Goats please for winning that one out. 1-3. The red squad taking that one 1-3.
Play of the game.
Jordan 2 OP on DPS. You can stop at Jordan 2 OP. And play of the game, that was the last one. That was the last one there. Look at that. Gets pinned. Doesn't die. So OP. Damn, that you know you're good at the game when you don't die to a pin. And thank you guys for still staying on. What the fuck is blue team? Exactly. That's what I realized. Yes, sorry, it's just a number. Matt Javelin, ex-OverRush player. But yeah, Fry with a pretty stellar draft to say the least. Fascinate, Calamitous, and Rebirth all playing their main roles, and already Calamitous gets a takedown on Terrain Me. So welcome guys to another game. Gonna be such a... it's actually so strong here for the blue team. So Dodge, if you want to join, I'll just prop you in. I'll put you in the outside of lobby queue. Firefalcon now trying to spray around. Double Door now on the high ground, looking for a frag or two. Calamitous now with the strike to try and get away. And for MMK Pussy, they are just trying to just defend this with their usual picks. So this is gonna be a situation where it's just gonna be all about mechanics, all about trying to outclass their opponents. So not really playing a real strategy right now, they're just camping around to get these picks one at a time. But Fry is really in a bad spot, and Pepega and Double Door already take care of two. Now it's gonna be up to Fascinate, Calamitous, and Rebirth alongside the matchup to hold this one. Coalesce is now coming on in. Callum already sniping out Rainwee. Will it be enough here for the side of MMK Pussy? They do go for the Dragon Strike here from Adamantium as well. Flash right now just burning up against the Fascinate Zarya as well as the Zenyatta of Rebirth. Gravitas now sucking in the two tank line and the Firefalcon Moira as well. The Shatter though connecting onto the Matthew. Rebirth does get that takedown. Pepega gets a trade on back. There's gonna be the red squad with the Gravitas Surge, and interesting enough, Fry will walk on into that one. Raimi now making it running from the above, and the second tick already taken by the red squad. So out of nowhere, the red team showing up. What's wrong with Tocino? Oh no. Is that Tocino DC? Is that Tocino? Tocino! What happened to Casino? Just suddenly stopped moving. I hope he's okay.
The payload.
But he was saved against his opponents by the Mora of Fire Falcon. For some reason now, what is this? This wall is not real. This wall is not real, guys. The wall was not real at all. But anyway, it is what it is. The blue team now just gonna defend the corner here by the bookshop, by the pub, and they are gonna go for a defense on the high ground, on the corner part, and try to defend the low ground. But in the meantime, it's Dumbledore now looking for a target or two with the infra sight in hand. Calamitous gets the blade on now, and it's already a one fight here for MMK Pussy. They get 3. Rebirth with a takedown on the Rainway as well. 5 kills right now, make that 6. Team kill happening here for the blue squad. Just look how sweet this push is. They are just gonna go for such a stellar net blade. Calamitous in the air, goes for Dumbledore first. Dumbledore actually had the time to react to that one, but MMK he just got pushed, just got enough the attention. It was enough now to start the steamroll to on go. Calamitous now playing acrobatics and will get a takedown onto both Fire Falcon and Rainway. Dragon Strike available here for Adamantium as well. Fast right now has the Graviton Surge available, and for the side of the blue squad, they do want to go for the push. Flash style getting torn apart. Calamitous though gets fragged onto Dom, who switches over to the Tracer. Now back to Rainway, he's just trying to fly around, but it has been a struggle here against the Genji of Callum's Caliber, who is all the way up on top. Flash right now looking to swat away the Genji, but he's way too far off. Now Fascinate overextending a little, gonna get hammered down by Flash. Rocket Barrage now coming on in from Rainway, gonna be an Annihilation Wave, gonna be some bombardment. Pepega now stuck in the middle, and here comes the Dragon Strike, but it's too late from Adamantium. The Zarya able to stay out alive. Now Calamitous has his signature blade in hand, and 2 kills already happening here for the side of the blue squad. On the other hand, Tocino the way struggling to find the way here. Dumbledore though really low, might need a nano boost to stay alive in this one, and he's just not really doing much of an impact in this offense. All I want for Christmas is MK Pussy to lose. Same. If they actually lose, that's gonna be something to shit on for the whole series. Dumbledore though versus Calamitous right now. Good deflect there from Callum. Rebirth does have the chance available. What a shatter from Flash out of nowhere. He's just gonna be a beam. Gets a stun onto Rebirth as well. Now there is gonna be a Graviton Surge, and Pepega takes care of Sweep Right 23. Green now in the bad spot. Gonna fall. The red squad now gonna go for the push. And the Adamantium stuck to the corner. And that's gonna be a Blitzkrieg here. Perfect timing there from Green. And perfect timing from Flash rather. And that was just such stellar play there from the red squad. Look at that stun from Flash on to 4 or 5. We did get Rebirth having the chance in time, but just the pin there from Flash, forcing the Zenyatta in a spot where he doesn't usually want to be in. For the red squad, they are close to the second checkpoint. Fascinate gonna go for the contest. Green gonna be alongside him as well. Nazara though hopping around. Green now gets shattered to connect onto Flash. Dragon Blade here from Calamitous as well. 3 kills already here for the side of MMK Pussy. And no, Calamitous, whenever he has the blade, it's already a 1 fight here for the side. Oh, the deflect there from Callum. But MMK Pussy just gonna win that fight out. Team kill. I want to watch that one again. I want to hook Genjis. Yes. The Milson's Roadhog is the best counter to a Genji like Callum. But then the best counter to a Milson's Roadhog is just play the anti-tank composition and farm ult off him. So you know, it's a rock, paper, scissors kind of thing. As the Management already gets a snipe out onto Rainy, who switches over to the Lucio. And you can see the red squad has been switching out the roles a lot lately. They do have 3 supports right now, and Rainy on this Lucio alongside Fire Falcon on the Zenyatta with an Ana as well. I feel like it's gonna be a struggle in terms of the DPS line now. Now Rainy wants to go for the push with the Sound Barrier. Transcendence available for Fire Falcon as well. And can the red team actually make this one happen? Milsons, you know it, bro. Graviton Surge now sucking everyone in. Adamantium, there's the Dragon Strike coming on out, and that's gonna be 3 kills already, quickly done by the blue squad. Make that a 4th for Adamantium. Calamitous now putting the pressure on the Fire Falcon, and that's gonna be the Zenyatta floating away, trying to stay alive. A Mortar swap from Rainway, and the biggest thing to note that Rainway has swapped from DPS to support in such an awkward fashion, and honestly the red squad's momentum has shifted because of that. Now Wrecking Ball ball here for Flash, trying to get into the backline. Grab this now to catch out Fascinate and Rebirth. Gonna be a chance as Calamus goes for the blade, and this is gonna be the blue squad now looking to just carve up another target. Pepega nano boosted up, but that's gonna be green getting the clock. In the meantime, in the backline, we still see Dumbledore! Dumbledore trying to go for the ninja cap, goes for the damage, who gets the takedown, but Fascinate back into the fight, and here comes Fire Falcon now with the trance to go for another attempt, but it's just too late. That could have been great for Dom, but honestly, the blue squad was all over that one. Perfect timing from Adamantium as well to go for the contest, and everyone else was allowed to reconvene by the payload. So again, guys, when you go swap in really awkward fashions like that, like what Rainwy does, it does mess up the momentum of your fight a lot. And you can see that in especially younger people who are more impulsive in a sense. It does honestly go for it. Honestly, does that. It's a snap. It's a snap that works out in the favor of your opponents, because when you swap to a different role, your role balance in your team is honestly put on its head. And with Tacino and Fire Falcon still staying on the support, it's not really too comfortable to go for a more standard DPS. It was really a struggle for them to go for that second checkpoint push. Big props though to Flash getting that shatter, almost winning out the whole game for his team. But unfortunately, it was a good contest there, and Calamus with the blade is honestly the win condition here for the side of MMK Pussy.
Ready for
How do you even let them do that? Questionable drafting. Tacino drafted and Sweetfire drafted, and it just happened with a full lobby, so yeah. But then look at this fight. This is not a one-sided affair. This is not a full hold here. We've had worse games today. Honestly, we had worse games today. We had a 1-0 on Eichenwalde, Horizon Lunar Colony, and Route 66. Those were kind of lopsided games, and there weren't really any stacks. And it is what it is. It is what it is. But Tacino the way now gonna be trying to defend this one. Can they actually do it? I'm honestly hoping that they can push this to the limit with a Sombra right now for Tacino. Rainwy gonna be on the Zarya, and Pepega gonna be playing the Mei instead. The Ice Wall now gonna be primed, and here comes Calamita's gonna dash on to the other side. Will it actually work out here for Tacino the way? Will they make this Mei work? Flash now versus Green. Fire Strike now tossed on out. Fascinate out in front as well. And Calamus now skulking around onto the right hand side. Now with the Ice Wall in play, it's Pepega trying to just gate off the health pack. Green though gets a charge onto Dumbledore, but there's a trade back from Pepega. Now Calamus having free reign again. We do see the deflect there from the Genji. Gonna get hacked up by Tacino. And for Tacino the way, oh, here comes Rebirth. Gonna be on the Sombra this time. Gonna be a hack fight between these two jolly jinglers. Fascinate though, facing off against Flash the Reinhardt versus the Diva right now. Rebirth looking for a hack as well. Can the Red Squad make this one happen? Ice Wall out in front, and a soundbar here from Fire Falcon. A little too late to save Flash again. We do have Adamantium though, tossing out the Bio Grenade there, looking for another target. 2 picks here, make that 3 for the side of MMK Pussy. Calamus now gonna go on in again. Dragon Blade available, that's gonna be a 4th. Looking for another one. Rainwy trying to hop on out, but Sweetfry gonna be playing the aggressor with the Valkyrie. The second tick already taken here by the side of the blue squad, and we will see a defense here by the second point by the red team. They already looking for a first pick off, but Rebirth does actually put it on its head and yet to take down out the Fire Falcon instead. Now the Blizzard into play. Green goes for the shatter as well. EFP now coming on out from Tacino, and it's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade, but Green is gonna be able to come out ahead and even clocks Pepega along the way. Now versus the Zarya of Rainwy. Rainwy able to stay alive. A Graviton Surge now is available here for Tacino the way. But it does look like the Red Squad is faltering one by one. Now Rainwy versus Fascinate, and Fascinate with good trigger discipline, just not shooting the Zarya earlier, and does get the takedown by the end. Now we do see the blue squad now pushing the payload to the corner. In the meantime, they are advancing by the subway as well. Sweetfry now just pocketing Fascinate along the way. Flash out in front once more, and going to go for the push. Fire Falcon to the left hand side as well. And Green now versus Flash. It's been an interesting Reinhardt fight between these two, but it will actually work out in favor of the red team, as we have the EMP bomb coming on in. Flash knows he's dead. Fire Falcon caught out as well. Calamus now with a blade as well, and that's team synergy at its finest here for the blue squad. Perfect timing there from Rebirth that leads to a double kill. Now the red team has one last opportunity to defend this one. If they don't get staggered by one by one, Tocino though gets the flashbang deflected at him back from Calamitous, and the payload now gonna be a slay right away. In the meantime, it's Dumbledore flanking from the side. And imagine Rebirth noticed because they get third person perspective while emoting, and Dumbledore now with the coalescence just focus down onto the Magium, gets that takedown. Rebirth now in the back line, and just some sneaky Moira play here, way too confident here for the side of MK Pussy, and Rebirth gonna fall again. Now Seafryer trying to get back to the spawn point, but is gonna die. Fascinate now against the world, able to fly on that. Calamus even sniping Tocino along the way, but can the blue squad make this one happen? Now the Genji and the Diva are on the high ground, and the payload is close to the end, and we do see very sneaky plays from the Moira. Now Dumbledore wants to go for the Genji first, but Pega struggling to actually get the shot on out. Here comes a Sombra from Tocino again, goes for the hack on the med pack, and self-destruct now coming on in from the side of the blue squad, gets absolutely nothing, no combo. Shatter though coming on out from green, and he gets two. Raimi and Flash already dead. That's gonna be a third here for the Reinhardt, make that a fourth, and the Reinhardt is showing up by the end. That's gonna be the end of this fight. 2:49 on the clock, and it's gonna be a 2-1 here by the blue team.
Play of the game.
Season 10.
Double, triple kill.
Yeah, okay guys. There's no real choice. It's just what? Do we ban Galang for being good? Too good? It's not going to work out at all. It's you just have to actually figure out how you want to play these games. And now this is gonna be Lijiang Tower. One last game for everyone. And I like the discussion here. Everyone knows what the point of the PUGs are. The point of the PUGs is to just try to improve as much as possible, and everyone has some weaknesses. Galahad here has some weaknesses, Calamitous has weaknesses, Rebirth, Fascinate all have weaknesses, and already there K214 exposing the weakness of Galahad and gets shot down by the Reaper. Milson's now gonna be the next target, and here we go with the Road Dog of Milsons, and you can see K214 is already on it. He's on that Reaper. Bannister cornering Milsons, and the Red Squad now gonna go for the initial capture. Galahad now trying to roll on in again, trying to just go around and around as much as possible. GMs know what to do. Our PUGs is a mix of rank. Yeah, it's that's the thing. I don't enforce an elo because it's a very open PUG to begin with. But now Redux into the backline. Galahad gonna try to go for the rollout again. Sensi with the deflect as well. And the Red Squad now trying to go for two ultimates here. Gonna get the Shatter to connect. Clickers with the Coalescence as well. Nonsense right now trying to stay alive with the Vape. But it's just not gonna be a Vape Nation day today. Redux though gonna zip one over to the other side. Going for sub shots on the Master Bear. Barry does get the take down there with the shot onto Redux. And there's gonna be a counter hook from Milsons instead. Now two picks out. No ultimates ready here for the side of the blue squad. It's gonna be Galahad now popping the mines, popping the head of Dirty Birdie, grabbing the surge though from Master Bear by the bridgeway, and it's Milson's getting the hook just in time. Now we have a whole hog here pushing Master Bear to his demise. Ugly Rat gonna drop on down as well. Redux now nano boosted up, goes for the pulse bomb and gets a takedown onto Bannister as well. Now 4-6-0 incoming. Can they actually get the capture? Yes they can. The Red Squad of Sinigang ng Puko finishing off by the 56th percentile mark. Well, ano average SR ng Pinas? Most likely that our country average is probably low diamond, to be honest. No choice. No choice. But yeah, just a good discussion point there to Pepega and to everyone in the chat. Sensi though really low. We do have Galahad now just rolling around at the speed of sound, trying to just go around and around this one. Here comes 6-0 incoming, going for the rotation play. Can Galahad make this one happen? Sensi on the other hand, Dragon Blade into the backline, gets a cut on the Clickers first, looking for another target, but Bannister gets the hammer down instead. Now here comes the Red Squad again into the backline. Milsons gets the hook onto Birdie. Coalesce is now coming on out, and on Yoski just getting the barrier, piercing damage through to the side of Bannister. But the Red Squad does have a lot of members onto the point. Milson's trying to go for the solo play, and he does so. Gonna get two all by his lonesome. Here comes Galahad now rolling on in. Clickers versus the world, but Onyosi gonna get the takedown. There's a shadow step from K24N, but he's caught by the sleep dart and gonna fall. Here comes the Hulog now from Milsons, and can he actually make this one happen? He just pushes Barry to his demise again, and 6-0 incoming, winning out at fight one more time. But yeah, I completely agree. I feel like the average of this country is just around diamond mark, and hopefully PUGS like this honestly improve you guys to be higher rank. You can see in so many players who have improved. Redux used to be platinum. I know all the baby boys and girls of the youth squad or of the Yumi society were around platinum and diamond who have improved thanks to just learning a little bit from the PUGS and playing as much as they can. Nanaboost now on to Galahad, and here comes Jerry with the Dead-Eye, reminiscent of the previous play. K2 forward with the Death Loss up to 3 as well, and Sinigang Nambuko able to get the retake. Now Milsons versus K2 forward, but the Reaper does have the normal advantage. Milsons now trying to back on that, will go for the bed pack, and he's topped up to maximum. Milsons though versus the Reinhardt gets the hook, perfect bubble there from Master Bear just in time. Gravity Surge now available. Can Master Bear make this one happen? Milsons now will fall to the hand of Dirty Birdie. Galahad trying to roll on out, but in the meantime, the blue squad using the space to get the capture on. Can they actually make it out? Sensi with a switch right to go to the left-hand side. Here comes the hammer swings from Bannister one more time. Dirty Birdie just dancing around from the side. Gravity Surge available here for Master Bear, and he wants to go for a target, but Onyoski already turned things around in the favor of 6-0 incoming. And here comes the blade from Sensi, trying to get a cut. Gets one on the Bannister, gets another one on the Clickers, gets a cut on the Master Bear one more time, and it is going to be a team kill here for 6-0 incoming. Overtime ticking away for the blue squad, and they will be able to secure this map.
Score 1-0. Ready for battle.
Well, I knew somebody.
Hello there.
Wow, blue team gonna be running a Wrecking Ball Roadhog composition again as we move on into Night Market. Night Market here, a little more close quarters compared to Gardens, and can the Red Squad actually make this one work, playing the Reinhardt and the Zarya? On the other hand, we will see a Soldier 76 and a Junkrat. Interesting that K214 actually switching over to the Soldier from the Reaper, especially against someone like Milsons who plays the Roadhog almost exclusively. But anyway, Galahad now already in position. Redux coming on in as well. Does get shot down by K24N though, but that's going to be a tickle here for the Wrecking Ball. Now speaking of the Wrecking Ball, he goes for the pile driver into the middle line of Night Market. Now the Red Squad trying to push on in again, and will go for the point first. Now here comes Redux as well as Sensi. Good dive here from the duo DPS. Pile driver connecting now from Galahad on to 4, and Dirty Birdie really low. Gonna get shot down by Redux one more time. 6-0 incoming. Gonna get a triple kill here thanks to the Tracer. And a team kill with a Blitzkrieg assault. Once again, very fast and furious here from the blue squad. Now they are gonna go in position to try and just contest this one with Redux and an Uglyrat in position to go for the speed boost. Onyoski as well tossing out the Bio Orb, and the red team now looking to go for the March. Kliko switching over to the Brigitte. Barry and K24N gonna be on the Soldier 76 and the Junkrat. Sensi though up into the skyline again. Kliko's now gonna get hooked up. Oh! Barry lands into the mines. Here comes the Wrecking Ball one more time. Milsons with a headshot on the Bannister, and the Roadhog just such a hefty frame out in front, looking for a kill or two, and Redux will be able to capitalize on that one. Now the blue squad in fervent control of this one. They are just keeping this one all the way to the choke. They're just really forcing their opponents to stay by their spawn and stay in their lanes. But anyway, a nano boost, a Riptire rather, is available here for Barry, and the red squad now is trying to decide if they're going to right or left, and it looks like Galahad will spot out Barry all by his lonesome. The Junkrat now getting flipped on over. There's the post bomb from Redux. They have a Soundfire in response, and it's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade. But keeping an eye out on Banner, he has been so key in these defenses. Sensi looking for a target with the blade, but will get shot down by the whip shot instead. Now there's the Shatter from Bannister crossing through the other side of the point, and will be able to get a kill on the Redux. Now Nagarat keeping the contest going, and alongside Onyoski, who goes for the fade to the other side. Now with the Moira and the Lucia both dead, there is gonna be no more sustain here for Galahad, who goes for the pile driver one more time. Mines now is available, but he's gonna get shut down by the Helix Rockets instead. Sensi though into the backline, and we have a rally from Klickus one more time. Gonna go for a kill on the Milsons, gets a shield bash. Milsons though trying to just get the hook back, but doesn't get it. Klickus back to the point and back with his team. The rally pretty effective, but he doesn't give too much armor to the rest of his squad. Now, the Rifts are available here for Barry, can be very useful, especially if he's away from the fight. Has to position himself quite well though before anything else happens here to the red squad. Now, Milson's though on to the left-hand side. Sensi in position. Klickus staying on. There's the mines. And we have the tactical visor from K24. And one more time, Barry trying to get on out. K24 and locking on. Gets a kill on the Redux with some help from the Junkrat. And Galahad able to swoop on in one more time. Milson's now versus the world onto the point. And the blue squad staying on to the left-hand side. Bannister gets a shatter onto the Rolag. There's the coalescence though, keeping everyone alive. Onyoski timing these beams right. And this is going through. Bannister getting the takedown onto the Reinhardt. Kudos here to 6-0 Inc. for 8 getting over with the flip, and Onyoski has been completely clutch with the Moira. Perfect coalescence timings to just shut down the Reinhardt, and that's gonna be the round 2-0 right now in favor of the blue team.
Score 2-0. Ready or battle.
It's time. Is it time for the reverse sweep here though? As we move now to control center, K2 and switching over back to the Reaper, and Dirty Birdie gonna be playing the Ana instead. So this is gonna be very focused in playing the ground game. I like these picks from the red squad, but maybe just maybe something like a Sombra or something like a Roadhog as well to shut down the Wrecking Ball will work out in their favor. Yeah. I have a match to cast at 9:30. But anyway, the red squad now going to be playing a Rein Zarya here in control center. Very standard to actually play on this Lijiang Tower map. Wilson's though going to toss out the hook to start things off, and he's already in a bad spot. Thanks to Bannister, K24, who gets a swoop on the Sensi, clocking the Genji. Bannister now with a charge into the backline. Galahad alongside Redux staying back to the point and gonna go for the rollover. The thing about this control center fight is you can actually go around even more so, and compared to every other map with the Wrecking Ball, because just how the point is actually shaped. Look at the circle, gonna be a small circle, big circle around it, as the red team does get the capture first. Galahad forced to retreat. Milson's trying to get in position. The red squad is all congregated with Dirty Birdie coming back into the fight. Now there's gonna be a contest and a pad driver here from Galahad to start things off. Bannister giving chase with the charge, but is gonna be wildly missing. Klickus now all alone, gonna get hooked up and taken down by Milsons. And here comes 6-0 incoming, trying to make this one work. 2 picks already here. The hook is still connecting onto K24, and even with the bubble in play. Interesting conundrum there. But Master Bear just a little too late to save his Reaper from getting hooked up, but K24 and able to stay alive thanks to the raid form. Now the blue squad does get 2 kills by the end of it, and will be able to get the flip on back one more time. The blue squad's progress gets ticking like a bomb. Now 3 ultimates already here for Galahad, Redux, and Milsons. Sensi close to the blade. Onyoski again going for the coalescence, and he has been so clutch in this one, but a soundfire from Klickus this time keeping everyone alive. Sensi though still gets a slash and a dash onto Dirty Birdie. There's gonna be K24 and backing on out, and Sinigang Nabucco is just trying to defend this one by the jet plane. Just trying to defend this one as much as possible to hopefully reconvene as 6 before they actually go for the attack. They're defending their choke point, but they are failing to do so as Redux now gets swooped onto Klickus. The red squad now playing the aggressor. Master Bear versus the world versus Redux, trying to stay alive, gonna get taken out. Galahad again in the backline and has the mines available. Now Galahad is trying to cut the approach here of Dirty Birdie. Here comes the Reaper of K24 and dancing onto the point, and we'll get a takedown onto Sensi. A solo ult there for the poor Genji. Ugly Rat though gonna die to the hand of Bannister one more time. Now the blue team forced to just climb the stairs. Can 6-0 incoming get out alive. Bannister again gets a perfect pin onto Rudak. Shatter there, connecting onto Onyoski, turning the Moira inside out before the stun actually reaches its mark. Now Sensi and Galahad on the point. Bannister clearing all those mines. Master Bear gonna help out as well. Just clean up control center, guys. Hashtag clean up control center. But Galahad is in position to go for the pile driver one more time. Gonna be a pulse bomb there. Gonna also have a tactical visor here for the side of Barry. And Milson's with the Whole Hog to connect onto the opposing soldiers 76. Now K24N still keeping on with the Hellfire Shotguns as Galahad takes care of the Dancing Lucio. Can the Reaper get on out as the blue squad gets the flip on back? Sinigang Dabuko knows they are in a bad spot here. They are down 0-2 and Sensi goes for the blade one more time. Onyoski goes for the Coalescence. Sensi though counteracted by Bannister and Klickus taking way too long to go for the sound barrier. Will get focused down and taken out by the Wrecking Wall. Now Bannister gonna go for the reset as he gets dropped by Galahad, and this is gonna be the blue squad now close for a sweep. Will it actually be a sweep here as Klickus is ready to go for the speed boost? So many grenades now, but so little time here for Barry, and this might be close. Gonna be Galahad now going for the pile driver, just knocking down the progress. Master Bear gonna fall. Here comes the Lucian now, just dancing along through the tunes of the mines. Bannister though gets a pin and is able to get some damage on the Galahad, but the mines already in position, and this should be game. The Reinhardt and the Zara, the only ones left. Master Bear way far off, and the blue team will take it 3-0.
Play of the game.
This is my will.
Double, triple kill. Double,
Play the game, going to Onyoski, but he has really been good with those coalescences. They have been pretty on point today. Just ridiculous coalescences from